As Chelsea have told Tyreek George that he can leave the club this summer if he desires. They're not pushing him out. They're not pushing him out by any stretch of the imagination. But Tyreek George has expressed his desire to play regular football, and Chelsea have said yes. Chelsea have accepted his request. Not that it's a transfer request per se, but here, as Fabrizio Romano has just tweeted out saying, exclusive, Tyreek George wants to leave Chelsea. That was not the original wording. It was Tyreek George seeks a move or something along those lines. Tyreek George wants to leave Chelsea this month with reduced game time, and Bundesliga clubs keen on signing him, which is obviously a huge factor that we base when you think about Xavi Simons. Is that going to be used in some way, shape or form? But you think about the players. We've got Esteval. We've got Neto, we've got Joao Pedro, and loads of other players as well on the wings inside of things, Gittins, and so on and so forth. Tyreek George is so unbelievably out of the pecking order, you know, on the lower side of the pecking order at this current point, that it makes perfect sense. It makes absolutely perfect sense that Tyreek George would be seeking a move away. I'm just sad. You know. I think that for all that it's worth, he's a player that has showcased a lot of talent in his time at Chelsea. Will he ever realistically be given the time to showcase his talents at Chelsea? I don't think so. Now looking at it, 19 years of age. You know, only 8 Premier League appearances, but still, it's a situation that we find ourselves in where we are investing in the future. We are putting money into players that are in their respective clubs proven. You know, they've showcased what they can do. Tyreek George is a player who has done quite a lot so far in his short period of time at Chelsea in the senior squad, but it's not going to be enough to take over from the players that we've signed, the investments that we've made. Permanent move also possible. So it could be a loan. It could be a loan. A year away in the Bundesliga wouldn't cause any harm, but a permanent move is also possible. Chelsea prefer to keep George, but accept his desire for regular game time. RB Leipzig, who is obviously the parent club, the owners of Xavi Simons and Borussia Mönchengladbach. Sorry, it says Gladbach, but Borussia Mönchengladbach among the clubs that are keen. So it's not ideal. It's not ideal. Take very clear notice of the original, and the edited tweet tells you a lot. Says Felix Johnston. How do you check the history? I can't quite recall. I don't know. Edited history? Last edited. There we go. So the original said this: Tyreek George can leave Chelsea this month with Bundesliga clubs keen on signing him. Understand a permanent move now is possible as Chelsea want to keep RB Leipzig, Borussia Dortmund, Gladbach, and also Premier League clubs are interested. And then he edited it again. Tyreek George can leave Chelsea this month with Bundesliga clubs keen on signing him. Same again for the middle one. RB Leipzig, Borussia Dortmund, Gladbach, and also Premier League clubs interested. And then you go to the most recent one is that Tyreek George wants to leave. Tyreek George can leave, then change to Tyreek George wants to leave this month. So quite the change. Also, RB Leipzig and Gladbach among clubs keen. He's taken out the Premier League club side of things. Seems as though whatever brown envelope was being thrown about there, Premier League clubs weren't latching onto that whatsoever. So, you know, it's a little bit all over the place. I think this is a case of wanting him gone now. I don't know if that paints. It kind of paints Chelsea in a light of original side of things. He can leave. You know, Chelsea can get rid of him. There, we'll gladly say see you later to him. Off he goes, off you pop. To now, it's been changed, and the narrative is that Tyreek George wants to leave. Not Chelsea want him to leave, but that Tyreek George himself wants to leave. It's looking a little bit strange. A little bit strange indeed. Tyreek, so he's now tweeted, RB Leipzig have asked Chelsea about Tyreek George during club-to-club talks for Xavi Simons. Is this a relatively new tweet? You see, this is all breaking as I'm saying this. But this is, again, a brand new tweet. RB Leipzig have asked Chelsea about Tyreek George during club-to-club talks for Xavi Simons. Separate topic and not into same deal, but George has attracted interest from Bundesliga and Leipzig are keen. He's prepared to leave Chelsea due to limited space as revealed. So Fabrizio is, getting involved. End of the day, whatever we get for Tyreek George, pure profit, baby. It's going to be pure profit. This is all sort of escalating as it's kind of going ahead. It's going to be free money at the end of the day, to be completely honest with you. But something stinks about this whole wording of the tweets from Fabrizio. I won't lie to you. I personally, big fan of Tyreek George. Obviously, only just starting his career as a senior player, 2024 last season. This season just gone. 8 appearances, 1 goal in the league, 2 appearances, 0 goals in the FA Cup, 1 appearance in the Carabao Cup, 0 goals there, 1 goal in the Conference League in 13 appearances. And then I'm assuming that's Club World. No, maybe not Club World Cup. But overall, 26 appearances in competitive level, 3 goals. But that doesn't really necessarily tell the whole picture regarding Tyreek George. Let me know your thoughts on the situation. If you have an opinion, I would love to hear it in the comments down below. Please do like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on the channel. As always, my name is Harry. Up the Chelsea.